Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into Watchaz Live. I'm your host, Brandy, and Watchaz Live is sponsored by Godful and Electrosecure Jamaica. On Watchaz Live, we highlight trailblazers in their respective industries, and of course, we give advice to the younger generation. And we're here with Dubidad, a recording artist. Dubi, can I call you Dubi?
Yeah, you can call me Dubi.
Okay. Oh, yes, this is Dubidad. Thank you for joining us, guys. I met Dubidad when I was walking past Alarica and I saw him doing this crazy freestyle. And I really had to feature him on the show because he's crazy talented. So, Dewey, how are you? Dubidad, how you
Yes, I'm
feeling?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. You
Okay,
know.
perfect. I see the smile on your face, so I believe you. So we're just going to get into everything. Beyond the music, who exactly is Dobibad? Like, what's your real name? What do you like? Because we're going to the music. But beyond the music, who is Dobibad?
Well, beyond the music, who is Dubidad? Dubidad is a reflection of me because my last name is actually Dubidad. You know, so Dubidad is actually me. I'm a chill person and easygoing.
Okay.
Nothing too bother me.
Okay, love it. So the bad no mean not bad then. It's just I just style. Right? Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. Okay, so Dobby, when I heard you freestyle, you remember the freestyle that I heard? Cause man, I wonder if you can get them peace out right now.
Yeah, I remember the freestyle. It was Bima.
Yes.
It was Bima.
You can give it a little piece or waffle it.
Someone can get a look of piece, man. 540X make it sound like Bima. Girl a drop jazz and a chew me a singer. She want love us in a rich life, then Bima.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. See, so guys, we'll get into the music because trust me, I was stunned. So, okay, who are some artists that have inspired your sound?
All right. I would say AI Millie, Raja Wild. AI Millie, Raja Wild, and, you know, I say Vice Startel also.
Okay, so AI Millie, Rajawal, and Vibe Startel.
Yeah.
The AI Millie shocked me though. So, like, do you have any trap sounding songs? Because AI Millie and Raja, them are like trap gothic dance. And I feel like you're very versatile. But I don't think I've heard anything trap hall. So, do you have any trap hall songs that we can expect? Are they them similar to the AI Millie flow, or you just inspired? It's not really in the technical, it's just inspiration. Right?
So I don't take the flow, but inspired by AI Millie,
Okay,
and do the
okay.
music.
Okay, good. All right. So in that case, when it comes on to Dube Bad now, what do you want people to feel or understand when it comes on to listening to your music? Like a first time listener, what's the type of impression you want to leave on them?
Well, I want to leave a good impression. I want every one of my listeners, once they're listening to Dubidad or Dubibad, once they listen to me, if you know, say, oh, at Dubidad, they can know, say, oh, Dubidad, I sing, you just they now one different, you're there now a different zone, in our different lifestyle. Everything when me I sing, you can relate to it.
Hello. Okay. So Maharia said Dubidan. What do you prefer to be called? Are we going by Dubibad or Dubidan? Because man, I think artists can have two names, so you have to tell me now. Dubi, bad or Dan?
Yeah, so most person are currently at this time know me as Dubidad, you know.
Okay, okay. Dubi Dan. Alright, because when me meeting you, it's Dubi bad. So my first what switched? Okay, so guys, Dubi Dan. So Dubi Dan, could you tell us the first story? Well, the story of the first time you ever recorded a song.
Yeah. So the first time I ever recorded a song was at high school, when I was
Which
going
high
to Spanish
school?
Stone High.
Spanish Town High?
Spanish Stone High.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was going to Spanish Stone High, I was on evening shift. So my shift start 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Me and one of my friend them plan. They did a studio where I go. We now go at no school.
We can't
You know.
encourage that, you know. I'm not encouraging that, but I like the story. Continue.
So we end up going to studio. You know, vice a one song. Everybody start listening and playing it on the school.
Which studio is
It was a yard of fame.
Yada fam? Because all right, so basically, I'm not assuming because of the school, or are you Spanish Town based?
Spanish Town based.
Because I know that Spanish Town has a lot of talented artists, so I feel like Dubidad would have been one of them. No, cool. So you said that's the studio, okay? So you remember the first studio session? You remember how it feel? You remember the vibes? Like how it did feel to say, okay, may I pursue my talent now? Like when you're going at the booth, I just want you to retell the story. This song. How did it feel? Did you regret skipping school? Although you shouldn't have.
Well, at that day, you know, mixed emotions skipping school. You know, I never did want my mother find out yet. She find out, probably. If she did find out a problem. But you know, we go to studio, I'm actually get the result of me that look for with the audio. Somebody just love it right there.
Cool. Okay, I'm happy to hear that thing. So in that case, do you remember the song, the first song? We can get some piece of that too, or Abini.
Yeah. Um, the first song was actually, you know, a gun song,
Oh,
war song, war vibe, like, you
you
know.
see where the dopey done come from? No, we're finding now. So guys, of course, Dopey is just a recording artist. Go ahead. Tell me what the song.
Yeah. Knock it. I always just say, yo, knock it in a traffic. I'm gonna automatic. In a short automatic, AK-45, we make it vanish. If you panic, my rifle sink a light Titanic. You know?
Sig. So okay, that no, that shows me. What may I get from that now? May I hear alliteration, may I hear simile, may I hear metaphor. So, in that case, is the talent like natural, or was Dubby a student in literature?
Well, the talent was natural,
Yes.
But because the talent was, that I would say that also make me love English language. Like, I always want to go to English class. Always
See
want
what
to
could I tell? Because like that's not normal, that entire line. Especially in high school. That shows say alien brain. But continue. English
yes,
class.
I'm
Go
always
ahead.
there. There's like any presentation, I'm always I come up with a song. World class always I look forward for a song from
Hey.
yeah.
Okay. So let's see. No man, I get the personal. Come on with the high school thing, because of course younger persons are watching and want to inspire them. So okay, did that make you just focus on English language as a core subject? Was that the only favorite subject you had? Or did music distract you any at all from your studies?
Well, music never distract me because I always keep it on a balance. I'm
Oh, so
always
you balance
I just
it. Okay, good.
because I
Mhm.
was a part of the school band. I was on even shifts. I'm always coming like before my shift, just with there on the band, to run some practice.
Okay, so you see, actually, you take care of the talent. So now I want to know more. Did you growing up, were you in choir or anything?
Yes, I was on the choir, on the church choir, actually.
Okay, so all right, so you're on the right path, because it's very important when you're younger to develop them little thing. You say, I to say the fun choir, you go at English, and then you join the school band. So what would your advice be to any younger ITs? Because I work with a lot of high school ITs, etc. who want the music, and they will tell me, Miss, we're done with school, this, that. I'm like, no. So I want to know, you as talented as you are, what would you advise any student who wants to pursue music?
Yeah, my advice is when you pursuing music at school, remember everything must be on a balance. You can't just do music and not focusing on the school. You always have to have it on a balance. You know, so you have to have days when just music and days study, focus back on school. So always have to balance it because you know, waste your parents' money.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. So, guys, I hope you listen to that. So, you have to strike a balance. Cool. Well, we'll get into the what's the latest for doing now because I've been seeing, I think you're on a very good run. I like it. I listen to the songs. I really want to hear it. Wait, Don't Cat is unreleased, right? Right? All right. So, in that case, then we're going to talk about Big Crook. So, I saw it featuring Don Nine Shots. That's the name.
Yes, that 9 shot.
How did the collaboration, the Big Crook collaboration, how did that come to life?
You know, actually, my producer bring up on a studio one night, one time them. They are freestyle. Sometimes the me no know 9 shots, no that I done 9 shots.
Yeah.
Me nay know him with freestyle. You know, and later for the one freestyle session, they will say, yo, we have to put in some work together. You know, me actually like him to put in some work together. Then, you know, work and big.
Okay. No, I can tell because I wasn't expecting it to be a collab because it made me go and check out a catalog. I'm just to say you're bad on the singles, you're bad with the collabs, right? So done 9 shots. Can we expect, well, who's the producer? Because we have to big up everybody. We have to big up the videographer, the producer, the artist where you collab with. So who produced the song?
Both music, you know, I want to big up both music. Want to big up Roro, the bad videographer. You know, I want to big up the artist too. Done 9 shots.
Exactly. It's really important to give credit to anyone who makes the production because I saw it, build up on your. So guys, check out them. Make sure you do that. So, all right, well, let's talk more about Big Crook. In your opinion, what the toughest line in Big Crook?
Well, I would say the toughest line, in my opinion, is the intro. You know, the local style. Remember that part? Oh, should it be my village of church?
Yeah,
No. So
I
I just
liked it.
love the intro.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the toughest part. All right, my question, I'm gonna get the controversial. So who you think have the better verse?
You think you all over it's 2 hours but
I know you're going to say that. But yes, guys, check out Big Crook by Dubidad. But when we look it up at Dubidad, when I see Dubidad, when we check out your YouTube, plans to change
no,
that?
no, it's do be that Vivo.
Okay, no
I'm not
problem. All right, so Dubidad, Big Crook, make sure you guys check that out. Before we go to the rest about Big Crook and such and such. Wait, what have been the reactions you've been getting since the release? Like, what has been the feedback from the fans?
well since the release of Big Cook, I've been getting like positive feedbacks, you know. First of all I hear like more songs with me and the artist. You know, you have one or few person who always come to me and I say, yo, me you know see I say about especially persons who grow with me. I never know say yo made of the music. When them listen to Big Crook, they must say, yo, you got this.
See, I knew I know to pop my collect. I knew because I saw you. So you guys have to invest your stocks from now. Dovidan is really and truly a so Big Crook won. Cast off Big Crook. We still got to dunk about what we did for ask, how did you get the name Dovidan? More hear the story now. I'll move from the bad to done. Like I want to hear. Yeah. How did the name come about?
So, you know, so one time at high school, you know,
Yeah.
as I'm tell her, wow, you know, and persons always say, oh, well, do with that, they send to do with that. Them boy, they can't crash do with that, we do with that, day. You know, so it start off with everybody at the school now start saying, do with that, do with that, do with that. Yeah, when name Dubidad, I want here. You know?
Okay, so in that
And I
case,
say,
the name
all
was
right,
given to you.
this is
Hmm. It's just like a title where you just earn. Then,
well, it's my last name. It's my
yeah.
last name. It's
Hmm.
very unique, like, you
No,
know?
very, because look, it just seamless to go into the artist name. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that. I want to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
now, Donkia. Let's talk about Donkia. How is Donkia different from Big Crook?
Yes, sir. Doncha. Doncha is different, totally different from Big Cook, you know? You have different energy, different vibe, different wordplay, you know, and different visual coming out with Doncha also.
Mhm. When can we expect Donkia to drop?
Well, you guys can expect it if can expect it in summer. You guys can expect it in summer.
Why it take song? Why get a project?
Yes.
See, okay, now we want the exclusives. We're gonna know the name of the project. What's up? Give us some insight.
Well, this project, I mix it, you know, upliftment, different trap dancers, you know, different vibes.
Mhm. Okay, we are looking forward to it. I'm gonna feel like just by the name Don't Care, I already know what it's gonna be about, right? That's why I had to
Yeah.
ask you, is it similar to Big Crook? Because from a the title, but let me guess. I'm gonna hear to know, but let me guess. Is Don't Care upbeat?
Doncha, so it's Doncha.
Don't Care? Okay.
Doncha.
Oh, I really thought it was like Don't
Yes.
Care, like, like, you get what I say? Like fully dance or something. So it's Don't Care. Okay. So is it upbeat?
Yeah, Doncha.
Okay. Dancer, cool. So is
Yes.
it upbeat?
Yes, it's definitely upbeat.
All right, perfect. I want to hear that because I love songs like that. Okay. So if a new fan is tuning into Dubidad, what songs should they play first?
Well, I definitely recommend the Big Crook, you know, also Punch for the ladies and Get Wild for the ladies also.
Okay, guys. So make sure you check those out. We're not gonna make you go far as yet. I want to know who are some artists that you'd like to collaborate with in the future.
Well, I don't want a collaboration with, you know, I don't want to do a song with AI, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
Okay.
a song with, I don't want to do a song with Pablo.
Pablo, YG.
Yeah, Pablo YG.
I can hear that. So AI, Pablo, who else you said? I didn't hear it. Kind of glitch out.
Oh, yeah, Roger Wild.
Okay, so the inspirations and Pablo YG. Okay, so we would love to hear that. Now, I want to know a little bit more. How did you grow up? Like, how was your family life? Was Doobie getting musical support from a tender age, or has it always been you figuring it out on your own?
Well, you know, time them when my mother find out, say, yo, I actually had the music, like, if, is it usually remix, like, right, the other song when I hear from primary school, and just put it in a my way and sing it back over. So she used to just hear me I do them things. Yeah. So she usually hear me I do them things. But the first time when I got the books and write a song, I was on a church choir. And when I write it, I would sing it for the church, you know. great, great reaction from the crowd from the first song.
So all you're going to
Yeah.
do is come
So
and
my
tell me
mother,
say you're born feet. Go ahead.
yeah, my born for it. My mother give me support, But then again, she always I say, yo, she know I'm just focus on music alone. So me I say, all right, cool. And she say, yo, I want me get the education. I'm go to school and do my thing.
Exactly.
Always have the music.
I love that because that brings back the point about balance that you mentioned. So your mother was supportive. She just said, okay, please strike a balance. Good. All right. So in that
Yeah.
case, then, where does Dubidon see himself in the next 5 years? Musical wise, of course.
Well, I say the thing I grow in every way. Just a growth.
Mhm. Tell me more, man. Where
Def-
go bigger? Paris, France, all them
yeah,
places. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Fly out, book show, all of them something there. Exactly.
different level.
Good. So thank you for sharing that. We're almost ending, but we have to show them your talent. So I'm asking, can we get a freestyle or we can get a piece on song? We want to hear at least a verse or something.
Yeah, so you want to hear a verse, song?
Yeah, or on the spot freestyle. Anything works.
Anything works. All right, we run back the pipe out the X. Me
Okay.
say, pipe out the X, make it Zima. Girl at and a true me a singer. She want love it in a rich life. Benzema. She know she a and I play me pan a liver. Girl the natty. And I give me slappy tappy. Know my first name man stay call me daddy. I'm a style full of sauce. So go and go tell Maggie if I ram put my money get darker than natty. D6 pass. No I'm mad. Which with the phone my doors off head chip a one part.
Yeah. Okay, David. Thank you so much for that. I had to show them because as my telling no and a joke thing, I was going to buy some breakfast and I heard him and had to stop. So please check out the songs. Dunsa, Big Crook. He has a project coming up in summer, so you want to check that out as well. Dubi, could you tell them your social media platforms like your Instagram, your Twitter, your YouTube? Where can they check out your music and follow you?
Yeah, you can check out. You can find me on Instagram at underscore Dubidad underscore one, on TikTok underscore Dubidad underscore two, on Twitter underscore Dubidad one.
Okay. Okay.
And you can
Thank
find
you.
YouTube. Yeah, you guys can find me on YouTube on Dubidad people.
Wonderful. So are all the streaming platforms up? You have your Spotify, your YouTube, your Audiomack, everything, right? Tidal? Okay, good.
Sure.
So guys, stream the music, not only stream it, make sure you guys buy it because that is how the genre elevates. So Dubit, before we go ahead, would you like to leave a final message with our viewers, something inspirational that you have learned along your musical journey?
Well, Eco, it's a life. Life is a game. I would play it later. Because everybody know about fame, but not everybody know about pressure. More why we have to pose as a friend, but move as a spy. And you have to watch you want them alone, but always make you want them aside.
And then we'll get lyrics to the end. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Dubi. It was a pleasure.